It's cold.
Of fate.
Burr, y'all. It's flipping chilly. Good morning. Welcome to Grumpy's Laid Back Carvings. Burr, I hope you have your coffee ready. Oh, it is cold out here. Definitely gonna need it.
Epoxy vibes outlasted the hands of fate.
Oh.
Grumpy spun the wood till it morphed out of shape.
Let's just say I'm sitting on top of 2 little heaters this morning. Goodness gracious, it's 20-something degrees outside. Burr, good morning, Bazzy. It's cold out here, I'll tell you. Oh, move those out of the camera. YouTube might not want to see that. Hey, good morning, Mr. Roy. Uh-oh, no. I lost everything. Dang on, 28 degrees. You know it's cold. Open back up. I lost my YouTube. Hold on, no. Oh, I'm probably not gonna be able to get back on it. Is it gonna let me back in? Hey, it let me back in. Awesome. Okay, let's put that down. Yeah, it's 28 degrees outside, and it was in the 40s. What we got? 48 in my shop. Oh. I got 2 little space heaters sitting up. I got one on each side of me. We're gonna get to 23 today. Goodness gracious, no. It's cold. Y'all can have that mess. I just can't deal with it. Oh.
Roach clips, shiny dope soldiers of cope. Out of the haze came purpose and hope. Aliens not in props to the craft, no hate.
This is my little tips I talk about for my herbals. It's not no filter. People say, oh, it's got a filter in it. No, there's no filter. It's just a little bit of cardboard folds up so it keeps the herb from coming out the end of it into your mouth. That's about all that's for. And I use the single wide papers, which are tiny papers. You know, they're not full-size pre-rolls. And so when I use my little single wide paper, and then I use my little filter piece in there, I don't even have a full skeeter. I know people think I freaking smoke a whole lot, but you know, I do, but I don't.
Grumpy spins the lathe, hand steady in the grind. Epoxy roach clips, art where functions aligned.
Ooh, we're supposed to get the grandkids tonight instead of tomorrow night.
Turning junk into gems.
Ross. Oh, Reese, there you go. I've seen that. I thought you were typing out my Raws and misspelled it. I didn't see Reese coming in. Good morning, sir. Oh, evening for you. That's right. You're on the other side.
Escape from the grief. Turn the world into grooves. We twist in the vibe. Hit the bell, like and subscribe to the tribe. Lay spirals, carve out.
It is chilly. Well, I'm gonna work on some pins this morning. I'm not gonna do nothing too exciting. I almost wasn't even gonna try to do the live, but I'd already had it scheduled. And it's like, yeah, we gotta go out here and do something. It's chilly. I said I do have the luxury of 2 heaters beside me. I got one on each side. One's a smaller one and one's a tall one, but they both pumping out some warmth. Nice.
Sanded edges, smooth stress, exhaled sins.
I messed up. I started out the other day using the OBS to record a bunch of videos. Well, was doing a live, but was doing a bunch of stuff throughout the live. So I was recording and pausing and recording and pausing. And I had a bunch of stuff going on. So I had worked together quite a few videos to edit, but still needed to finish shooting some of it. And what I did yesterday with the burning and everything yesterday morning, that should have been recorded for some videos, and I didn't record any of it. So that totally messed me up. So I got to go back through my video pile and pull some out, because there's some of it I can't use now because of the way I did it yesterday. So back to the drawing board on a few of those videos.
Aliens floating, they dipped in my sight. The mist curling thick in the soft workshop light. Sanded edges, smooth stress,
And I just did me an order this morning at the shop to cover me for a while. And so I need to go through my finances later today and order some more pin kits. That's what I need to do. I need more pin kits.
that's the inside joke.
Oh goodness. I do have Suzanne's pin back on the lathe. I've gotten a couple of coats of clear or CA on there and sanded it down. There's a blemish in there that I don't like. And I don't know how much more I'm gonna have to sand down to get that out, but I dang sure don't want to finish it with that blemish there.
Grumpy's laid back, carving for the soul, shaping cloudy dreams, watch the colors roll, hand steady, mind free, this joint's patrol, roach clips bonded, stories to unfold, therapies of wood grain, blades our guide, healing and creation, is where we reside.
I don't eat when I first wake up. It makes me nauseous. My stomach's wanting to growl like I'm starving, knowing good and dang well if I go eat, it ain't gonna work out. Oh, give it some coffee. See how that works. That's one thing with carving. I gotta go not fast. Don't get me wrong, I do not carve fast, but I have to be able to get the image out of my head onto the material rather quickly, or I lose that image. If I can't get what I'm seeing on the material fast enough, then that messes me up unless I have a reference picture. If I got a reference picture, it's not that bad. But if I'm trying to create out of my head, that messes me up.
Crafted cures where the resin drips. Epoxy roach clips, fingertips equipped. Medicated therapy, glow flows thick. Chronic pain fades, it's a real slick trick.
Right, that's why I wanted to pick up whittling and everything, was because of the dust, you know, being that way I could sit in the house, you know, sit inside, just put me a towel in my lap or something and carve. But my hands and those knives, I get too paranoid that I'm gonna cut myself, even with a little glove, because I don't trust those gloves.
Stories to unfold, therapies the wood grain, the blades our guide, healing in creation, it's where we reside, pain dressed in smoke where aliens hide, through the haze we thrive, let fears subside. Medication rolled tighter than the bass drum. Creativity sparks where the darkness comes. Shadows in the flicker, pieces
I don't see how that cloth glove's supposed to stop that razor sharp knife. So I just don't trust it.
Floating through the space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal. No pill compares. Anxiety dissolves. No time feels rare.
Don't trust it at all. Good and dry again. I'm just gonna go make sure I don't have any loose carbon in there. Scrubbed it all good yesterday. Even after it dried, I just double check it this morning.
Anxiety dissolves. Now time feels rare. Dremel spins, it's time to play. Epoxy shines in the light of day. Carving covers that gleam so tight. Aliens watching from the edge of sight. Aliens in the workshop messing around. Grumpy's carving skills are world renowned. Stress gets carved with every groove. Like and subscribe, watch the mood improve. Epoxy shimmers as the dust flies high. Shapes take form under a steady eye. Aliens peeking, trying to invade, but Grumpy's got skills they can't evade. Aliens in the workshop messing around. Grumpy's carving skills are world renowned. Stress gets carved with every groove. Like and subscribe, watch the mood improve. They touch the tools, they knock stuff down. Little green hands trying to steal the crown. But with every cut and every spin, Grumpy's got this, aliens won't win. In the workshop messing around. Grumpy's carving skills are world renowned. Stress gets carved with every groove. Like and subscribe, watch the mood improve. We carve away our worries light. Wood and smoke in tranquil night. Roach clips dangling, dreams in flight. Grumpy's carving feels just right. The wood spirits sing their song in this world where you belong. Odds and ends, they can't go wrong. Smile wide as we go along. Let the smoke rise, let cares drift by. Let the wood show you the sky. Carve your troubles, let them fly. Feel the peace you can't deny. In the soft grain find escape, round the edge and carve your shape. When the world begins to chafe, here your heart can find some space. Likes and subscribes, a small request. Join us in this wooden jest. With each swipe we feel our best. Ease the burdens on our chest. Let the smoke rise, let cares drift by. Let the wood show you the sky. Carve your troubles, let them fly. Feel the peace you can't deny. Grumpy's hands work through the grain, carving tales to Grumpy's epoxy, these roach clips tight. Aliens land instant.
All right, can we hear me now?
Smoking medication, sky high flight, workshop therapy, chronic pain, good night.
Hello, hello. There we go.
Hit the resin
Wonder what happened.
Epoxy so bright, outshine the night. Laid back.
Have I had any sound this morning from my voice, or has it just been music?
Mixing colors, pure delight. Like and subscribe, join the vibe. Aliens in the workshop, let's inscribe. Grumpy's chronic pain, no need to hide. Epoxy brilliance, ride the tide.
Gracious. Well, good morning, everybody. If y'all haven't been able to hear me, I guess y'all can hear me now. Got to get it. All right, Dan, you have a safe day, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, I was working for a minute, but then I went quiet. Okay. Huh. I don't know why it blanked out on me. Good morning, PK. Good morning, everybody. West Country, good morning. I don't know if you hear me or heard me earlier. Tim, good morning. Mr. Roy, good morning. All right. Okay, this is a pen. Too cold out here right now for me to really do anything. I said I wasn't going to get into the live at first, but I had y'all scheduled, and I was like, I got to get out here. So I got 2 heaters out here. I got one each side of me because it's cold. I'm in a 1-car garage, halfway insulated. And it's breezy, so.
Workshop whispers, tales of the beyond, epoxy creation.
But yep, I was saying that my phones, I was battling with my phone this morning. My camera systems are my old cell phones. And they're old cell phones, of course, because they're janky, something ain't working on them. The power button don't work good. It won't activate the phone open the phone up or anything like that half the time. So if I keep the phone charged up and keep it on, I'm good. You know, I don't have to worry with the power button. And then to unlock the phone, all I gotta do is take and plug in the USB cord and unplug it, and then that'll open the screen up to where I can unlock it and use it. So I use it as a camera that way. Well, I left the camera on yesterday and didn't have it plugged in, and so it was dead this morning. So it took me a hot minute to get it to come on. Almost didn't think it was gonna come on. And then the wife, she shattered her newer phone the other day. Completely shattered that thing. And so she's waiting on a replacement to come in for it. So she's got the old phone hooked back up. So yeah, we're just down to one phone still, or one camera. I could hook up my cell phone as a camera and run it, but then I wouldn't have no way to talk with chat unless I was at the computer, and I wouldn't be able to do this. Don't know how good this is gonna work. It's cold out here and this resin is thick and cold. We're gonna see how it works. Real thick. Need a little heating mat, that's what I need. Yeah. See those resin ladies using those heating mats to help cure their stuff and to keep it warm. Well, this isn't gonna cure until you put the light on it, but it's so cold, it's real thick. Thank you, PK. That's it. Y'all please hit that like button. I greatly appreciate all the support and love all the company. Ooh, I burnt myself yesterday, y'all. I got a good little bubble on my thumb. I pulled a dummy. My lighter was going dead, so I was using my torch to light my herbal, and my dumb self grabbed it and was cupping it and holding it like the wind was gonna blow. Well, the wind ain't gonna blow this dang thing out. And when I hit that button, it focused that torch, and that thing focused in right there on my thumb. I was like, ow! Yeah, I sure enough pulled a stupid. I hadn't burnt myself like that in a while. And put a bubble on my skin. I went and got some burn spray and some burn gel. Took the sting out of it for a second, but it's like, you big dummy. Alright, what do we look like? I hadn't even looked at my stuff. Alright, vertical's in camera. Don't think I'm getting any vertical views, but vertical's still in camera. Liquefy skin. It is like a delayed reaction, because it's like, I guess with my neuropathy and whatnot, I knew it was hitting me. I kind of felt it, but then it was like, what am I doing? Ooh, and then it registered that it was burning. It's like, oh, you dummy. Hey Tim, that was a good show last night, buddy. You did pretty good on there. I was watching. I was like, yes, sir.
Shavings fall like dreams cut from the grain. Turning, spinning out of pain. Workshop, whisper secrets only hands know. Therapy in motion. The vibe slow glow.
Okay, I put a drop of this in the big spot, and I use the tip of it to kind of drag it around. When it's not as cold, it moves around a little easier in those grooves. It's just that resin's a little thicker this morning, so it's not wanting to pull around as smoothly.
ghost. Anxieties dismissed, like to the tribe. Spark flames in the abyss. Roach clips, shiny dope soldiers of cope. Out of the haze came purpose and hope. Aliens nodding props to the craft, no hate. Epoxy vibes outlasted the hands of fate.
Yes, that's it. Just be yourself. That's the whole thing to the YouTube in general, I feel. Just be yourself. I mean, don't go in there trying to act like somebody you're not, you know, just to get that attention or to get that traction or whatever, because then that's gonna make it that much more exhausting trying to do the videos, because then you got to stay in character or whatever you want to call it, you know. So yeah, always just be yourself. You get a better community that way. You're gonna have people in there that actually like you for you, you know.
Grumpy spins the lathe, hand steady in the grind.
That's how I look at it. I don't want to have to be something I'm not just to draw people in there to watch my channel, because then you're not watching me.
Workshop sessions, therapy flows in the air, turning junk into gems, like we just don't care. Eyes glaze crimson, medicated haze flows, chronic aches vanish, the good healing shows. Aliens in the mist whisper words of relief. Craft and cannabis, our escape from the grief. Turn the world into grooves.
It shows, that's it. People dang sure be able to see it. Not everybody, but you do got them people that just pick up on everything. I'm one of them. I read the room. I'll watch body language and tones and expressions and stuff well before I hear your words, you know. And so yeah, you can tell. But no, you was okay. Well, that's it. You were comfortable. You're with people you know. That's what makes it easy too, is you know the community, you know most everybody that's out there in chat talking to you. So it's like you just have to look at it like that, is I'm in another live, but hey, I get to talk instead of type.
The therapy hum of machines as it begins. Turn the world into grooves, we twist in the vibe.
Yeah, they had me, and Deland invited me a while back, like I said, but I had never done a live and was just real nervous, and I got a lot of anxiety. I'm getting through it better, and I do real good behind the keyboard and I guess behind the camera. It's because it's still just me right here. But I didn't think I'd be ready then. Heck, I didn't think I was gonna be ready the other night, but it worked out.
Aliens floating, they dip in my sight. The mist curling thick in the soft workshop light. Sanded edges, smooth stress, exhaled sins. The therapy hum of machines as it begins. Turn the world into grooves, we twist in the vibe. Hit the bell, like and subscribe to the tribe.
I'm curing what little bit I got on here with the light. I just got to move away from my tray right there so I don't cure what's in my tray. Yeah, that was what was, yeah. That chat gets to moving so fast. It's hard to keep up with it for sure. That's why you just gotta let it roll by and let Deland and them pull up questions and stuff for you out of the chat. I tried to go back and forth and keep up with it a little bit. I was trying to watch it, but yeah, it was dang sure moving.
It's a real slick trick. Aliens in the smoke, shadows in the air. space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves, now time feels rare.
See, it's got that nice color. It's dark. It'll look blue, or it looks blue, but then, oh goodness, let me move this out of the way. I'm gonna end up flashing that. I don't want that to cure. It's charging. My light's charging, but I can use it while it's charging, so that's why it's all good for me. That's gonna look good. So I got Suzanne's on the lathe, and it's already filled in. I'm working on doing that, sealing it up. So I did that super glue, or that CA glue seal. Sometimes it's not as loud as you think when you do that live. I know what you're talking about, Reese. I'm the same way. I still don't have the microphones that I want. I went with a cheap setup for outside. The mic I'm using right now, I bought it initially to do for when I did my lives outside, thinking it would be a decent noise canceling for traffic noise and whatnot. But I use it here, and it does have noise canceling, but it picks up a lot of my background noise still. Mr. Roy has an awesome noise canceling microphone. That's the brand I'm saving up to get. Medicated therapy, glow flows thick. Chronic pain fades, it's a real slick trick. Aliens in the smoke, shadows in what is it? Levins? I think it is Levin. I think that's the brand. I have to look it up and see. Grumpy's laid back, carving for the soul. Shaping cloudy dreams, watch the colors roll. But the one I'm looking at is about $70 US with the little charging dock and all for it. The blades are guide, healing in creation, it's where we reside. Pain dressed in smoke, where aliens hide. Through the haze we thrive, let fears subside. Medication rolled tighter than the bass drum. I can't find a model number like Mr. Roy's new. It's an older model, but I went with the same brand and went with some of their newer headset. So I'm just hoping, with it being the same brand, I'm hoping they stayed with quality, you know, and that newer headset works just as good. But sometimes that tool, saying that tool noise is not that loud. Seems super loud in the shop with you when you're doing the beating and the banging, because you're feeling it and you're catching all the vibrations from it and everything, so it just seems worse than it is. I've noticed that with mine anyway, because I'll think it's too bad, and then I go back and watch some of it and I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. And then the tool noise doesn't bother me most of the time. I like listening to tool noise in people's videos, because when I can't do the work myself and I'm hurting and I'm watching somebody else's video, when I hear that tool noise, it kind of puts me in the zone, like, hey, I'm out here working too. Epoxy shimmers as the dust flies high. Shapes take form under a steady eye. Aliens peeking, trying to invade, but Grumpy's got skills they can't evade. Aliens in the workshop messing around. Grumpy's carving skills all world renowned. Stress gets carved with every groove. Like and subscribe, watch the mood improve.
They touch the tools, they knock stuff down. Little green hands trying to steal the crown. But with every cut and every spin, Grumpy's got this aliens won't win.
Right, there you go. That's me. I've been just watching other channels and stuff, and if they use one, seeing what they use. And out of everybody that does what they do and the different levels of noise and tools they have, Mr. Roy's is on point. Because he's got I believe he's got the same setup that Matt Carves has. And you can't hear the tools. Mr. Roy will be sitting right there with his scroll saw just sawing away, and you don't hear the saw not one bit, but you can hear him talk nice and clear. He gets out in his little shop with his Fordham and his Dremel, his rotary tools going. Like I said, I like it. Oh, goodness. There was, okay, I was gonna say, I think there was a branch that I didn't get. Some of these little branches on this fractal are too small to get the epoxy in.
Carve away our worries light, wood and smoke in tranquil night, roach clips dangling dreams.
Right, there you go.
Grumpy's carving.
This one, whenever it tries to do, let's see, this setup is weird. It's good, but it's like, of course, if you turn up the amplifier on the mic, it's gonna pick up more. So as my noise canceling tends to go away, the louder I turn the microphone, because it's picking everything up. But it's like, for some reason, I guess going through the computer like I'm going and into the other service, I have to jack the mic up all the way for it to work good. I didn't at first. That's why I'm wondering what's up with my stuff. I've updated the mic. Hey, Mr. Johnny. I've updated the mic a couple of times, but like I said, it's meant to be mobile. I just have it running through my computer through a adapter. Oh. I got the where's my box? This was I was gonna send it back if it didn't work good, but it works okay enough that I'm keeping it, because it was only like $30. But the little Holland Lark A1, this little piece plugs into your phone, and then it connects your microphone to your phone, and then these are your two microphones. And then you can get the little USB-C to USB adapter and plug in your computer, and then plug that in your computer and use it on your computer. That's what I'm doing now. And it's got a little fuzzy that you can put on there that's supposed to help reduce the wind noise or anything, but they fall off real easy, so you have to keep an eye on them. They come with two of them, because I said it comes with two mics. And you can use both mics simultaneously and give yourself like that stereo effect and stuff when you're talking. But I just use one, and then I keep one charging. That way, if this one dies on me, I can just switch to the other one and have one, you know, on standby.
Grumpy's hands work through the grain, carving tales to numb the pain. Each clip speaks where words don't flow, healing scars they'll never.
Yeah, I gotta do some running today. I take my son to class. I got to go by the shop on the way home from dropping him off at class. And then when we pick him up from class, we got to go to the eye doctor's. Both of us got new eyeglasses coming, and they come in. So we gotta go pick those up.
They hold anew fragments of a life in view. Medication rolls to light. Chronic pain fades into night. The chips may fall, but we stand tall. Bandaged souls, we heal it all. Grit and patience mark the way through the shadow into day. Out of my head, I find my peace, shaping the wood as burdens release. Each glowing piece, a story spun. Community strong, we craft as one. Creating calms this storm inside. My soul restored where demons hide. Grumpy's laid back masterpiece brings carved out chaos, sweet release.
Trying to fill in this review. Want it to at least be level in there. All right, West Country, y'all have an awesome day. Be safe out there. Stay warm.
Dust flies, wood grind, Dremel twisting. In Grumpy's den, I carve my vision. Spirits in the timber, whispers so clear. Lathe spins, I'm grinning, no fear. Chisel songs, wood grains sing. Shapes emerge, magical thing. Curls of oak, pine shavings fall. Therapy in sawdust, hear the wood call.
All right, now the big burn.
Stress away.
We should have just enough resin too. We not have to. I got to get some more of my UV resin.
Grumpy smile.
So we need pin kits and UV resin at the moment.
Wood spirits heal.
Better super glue. Actually, I need some activator, I believe, for the super glue. I don't have any type of activator, so it's staying wet longer than what I need.
Grumpy skin.
I first put it on and it's a nice thick little layer, but then it sits there and kind of separates as it's drying, and it's leaving me little bumps, and it's making it harder to get it filled in. 40, no, it's in the 20s up here. It's cold up here. I got 2 heaters beside me. I need a third one right behind me and I'll be all right. My back's a little chilly, but my sides are warm.
Calm release. Creation's peace never cease.
I gotta get a I need an aerosol, Tim. I have it on my let's see. I have it on my lathe. So it's spinning on my lathe. And I'll take my paper towel. There we go. I'll take my paper towel like that. You know, I'll get a puddle of super glue on my paper towel and I'll rub it back and forth real quick on the piece, and it spreads it out thin and wet. you know, but I can't, I need some type of like maybe a, hey, good morning, Shea Bear. Like maybe a little pump spray bottle or something so it can mist and come out and dry it that way. But that would be the only way I could do it. Yeah, and a spray, a little pumper. Yeah, little pump bottle. Hey, good morning, Bill. But yeah, that's what I've done. I haven't watched, I've watched videos with turners that have sealed a piece, you know, with the, is that still tacky? Ah, I didn't seal that or something. I've watched them seal a piece with the super glue, but I've never studied it, you know, in depth, you know, and I'm just now trying to do it on a few of these pins. And so I went at it just on my own to see what I could come up with, and then last night I watched a couple of videos actually showing somebody how to use the CA glue. And there was a bunch of different ways of doing it. And then I think I need a thicker glue. I don't know. Like I said, that's the crazy part about it. Everybody's got their own way to doing it. And I watched a couple of different videos, and even in the videos, they were like, yeah, some people prefer thin glue. Some people prefer medium glue. Some people sand between coats. Some people put a thin CA glue on first, then put a medium layer over that, sand that down, then put a thin layer, and then put a medium layer. I was like, goodness gracious, I just want the stuff to look shiny. Sorry, y'all, I'm curing this again because I didn't think this got cured good enough. I see a couple of spots that I got to go back over too now that I'm trying to do it. I wasn't done with this one and jumped it and thought we was. Let's see, no, I might have been done because that's not deep. I want to try the Starbond stuff out. Try their glue and their spray. It doesn't coat the tongue well, right? Right? I say, yeah, everybody's got their own way. Now I figure, okay, because right now I'm just using this Loctite super glue, small little bottle, and it's pretty thin. I'm about out of it, but so I figure if I went with maybe the medium CA, I could get just a couple of good coats on it and be done with it, and then sand that down. Transmit them precise out of this world. Roach clip got that spice. Glow bright like UFOs at a midnight sight. Craft wild carvings, man, they take flight in a zone, no phone. Yeah, I figured take a base layer of the thin just to seal the wood so it don't soak into it no more. And then, like you said, a few layers of the thick and be good. Or medium. Right, yeah, give it that thin layer, because that thin layer, when you put that thin layer on there to let it soak in, it doesn't get what am I trying to work, slick. It doesn't get like slick sealed. It's real porous. That's what I've noticed, because I use it on, I'm just now starting to seal my blanks for my roach clips with CA before I put them into my tubes, and that's just rubbing it on there one good time by hand. You know, it's sealed and it's got a sheen to it, but it's still bumpy. Got to give that medium something to grab to. Ooh, right? I didn't think about that. You go to put it together and then you're not getting good pressure on there and you push on that glue, yeah, it'll pop off. Huh. See, I learn stuff every day. I'll soak that up like a sponge. Now, I might not remember it, but it'll be a few months down there. Like, why ain't this flipping working? Oh, yeah, I can try this. It'll come back to me then.
Alien vibes hit wild, art'll never retreat. Grumpy's batshit crazy meds in a haze, roll tight medication floating right of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative.
All right.
Sharp blade cutting, pouring epoxy to life.
Yeah, that sucks right there.
Chaos, channel the strife. Aliens whisper notes, transmit them precise.
Hey, good morning, Miss Daisy.
Clip got that spice. Glow bright like UFOs at a midnight sight. Craft wild carvings, man, they take flight. In a zone, no phone, just resin to light. Therapy ain't a couch, it's chisels and light. Grumpy's batshit crazy meds in a haze. Roll tight medication floating out of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Pour the truth and
That's my theme song right here.
Deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, grumpy's real deal.
You just need to have it hooked to a PA horn playing as I drive down the road. Let the world hear it. Just leave me alone. Stay out of my way. I just want to get home so I can get in my shop. Which this is, yeah, y'all, I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. It's still in the back of my head. He's setting up shop somewhere else, I reckon.
Pour the truth in molds, let the resin reveal. Heart deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, that's mad appeal.
What's that on your key? Oh, wait. Okay.
Pour the truth in molds, let the resin reveal. Art deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, grumpy's real deal.
All right, there you go. Yeah. I love it when you get pieces like that. There was the one that I burned. I haven't put no resin in it, but I burned it yesterday morning. It had a couple of spots that had that chatoyance look to it, and it's like, oh, I want to see how it looks once it clears up, because I know it makes it even pop better if you get that right clear in there.
Handcraft roach clips for the mellow day. Wood spirits emerge in his humble sway. He's got the light humming, takes the edge away. Hands busy with creation, let the trouble stray. Smoke curls in the air, medication's friend. Every carve a story that ain't never gonna end. Grumpy's laid back, carving's where the heart is light. Turning wood to wonders in the soft twilight. Medication makes it easy, muscles calm and loose. Carving up some freedom feels like heaven's truce. Each spirit in the woods got a tale to tell. Dremel hums a song, it's like casting spells. With every turn and twist, find a bit of peace. Every piece of timber makes the silence cease. Candle flicker gently, shadows dance around. Grumpy's world of wood in the quiet.
Definitely glad my resin, my big bottles are still inside.
Cedar, maple, oak, each one's got a soul. And grumpy skilled hands, they find their rope. Roach clips and totems healing in the grain. Clear the cloudy thoughts through the weight of pain. Grumpy's laid back, carving's where the heart is light. Turning wood to wonders in the soft twilight. Medication makes it easy, muscles calm and loose. Carving up some freedom feels like heaven's truce. Each spirit in the woods got a tale
song, it's like casting spells. With every turn and twist, find a bit of peace. Every piece of timber makes the silence cease. Candles flicker gently, shadows dance around. Grumpy's world of wood in the quiet found. Lathe and Dremel chisel all the worries thin, carving out contentment from his struggles dim.
Sorry, y'all, get in the zone on that and start dipping and moving, and it starts working as I got it going. Then Grey Poupon of adhesives. There you go.
Grumpy's hands, they shape the flow. Knives kiss wood and time moves slow. Chronic pain, it starts to fade. Healing in these grooves we've made.
That sounds awful good.
Roach clips shining, made with care. Each one glowing, nestled there. Community, we stand as one. Underneath the carving sun. Carve away the heavy night. Medication rolled up tight. Find the rhythm, let it show. Creating sparks that brightly glow. Stay out of my head, they say, but in the chips I find my way. Wood speaks louder than the pain, and carves a path that's joy ordained. Laid back, digging through the grain, smoothing edges keeps me sane. Healing isn't found in gold, but in the art my hands can hold. Carve away the heavy night, medication rolled up tight. Find the rhythm, let
Hey,
it
good morning,
show.
Amy.
Creating sparks that brightly glow.
Is my video still coming up private in that playlist?
Grumpy's hands, they shape
If it
the
is,
flow.
I don't know.
Knives kiss
I
wood
set
and
my
time moves
YouTube
slow.
settings for no embedding, no remixing, and something else, but everything else I got the video public, so I don't know if that no remixing or embedding settings are causing issues.
Roach clips shining, made with care. Each one glowing, nestled there. Community, we stand as
I'm
one.
out of paper towels.
Underneath the carving
Got to go
sun.
steal another roll out of the house.
Away the heavy night. Medication rolled up tight.
Hey, get some of those alcohol wipes. I got some sanitizer wipes in there I bought a while back, but I don't know if they'll work the same. I have to look. No, it's good now. Good. Okay, cool.
Stay out of my head, they say, but in the chips I find my way. Wood speaks louder than the pain, and carves a path that's joy ordained.
Got some super glue on my fingers.
Laid back, digging through the grain, smoothing
I hate
edges
that
keeps
mess.
me sane. Healing isn't found in gold, but in the art my hands can hold. Carve away the heavy night.
My hands feel like I got glue on them all the time as it is. I don't need glue on them.
Creating sparks
It just adds to my issues. All right, let's see. That is sealed up. I'm going through and seeing where there's dips in the grooves still. I want to try to get the resin at least filled in and flush with the wood.
Grumpy's in a cedar wonderland, shavings flying like a magic band. Lays alive and spinning fast, turning moments
Do a
that
light
are
sand
built to
over and then
last.
put the
Cedar in each hand, oh what a day. The scent of the wood
CA
takes
over
stress
top of
away.
it.
Dust is dancing under workshop lights, crafting joy in the quiet night. Life is feeling so grand out here. With every spin the world feels clear. The smell of cedar fills the air. Grumpy's kingdom beyond compare. Wood chips fall like a gentle rain, each piece secure for the ache and strain. Fingers trace the grain so fine, in every groove a story divine. Cedar in each hand, oh what a day. The scent of the wood takes stress away. Dust is dancing under workshop lights, crafting joy in the quiet night.
I think this bigger heater is trying to go out on me. It just doesn't seem to be blowing as warm as it used to. Turning an eggplant for it. There you go. I got an idea what I'm gonna do with mine, but I believe mine's gonna be like a kind of like a relief carving, like I did my little heart with the little peace sign across the top of it.
Dust is dancing under workshop lights, crafting joy in the quiet night. Grumpy on the lathe making sparks ignite. Cedar dust clouds, moon gives the only light. Therapy in the grain, hands shape it just right. Medication roll tight as a fist for the fight. Stress phase drifting in the cedar mist. Chronic pain ain't got nothing on this twist. Lighter in hand, flames kissing the night. Cedar roach clips, we're taking back alright.
Right. I think that one might be about epoxy up. Gotta clean it up though.
Grumpy humming low, his rhythm a groove. Lay singing songs that knows how to soothe. Stress phase drifting in the cedar mist. Chronic pain ain't got nothing on this twist. Lighter in hand, flames kissing.
I always wanted to make an old cuckoo clock.
We're taking back alright.
Thought that would be neat. There'd be a lot to that though, because you gotta put all your gears and mechanisms to control everything.
Wood grain stories ancient as a tree. Smoke whispers tales carried on the breeze. Every carve, every cut, a piece of the soul. Grumpy's craft turns broken into whole.
Alright, let me turn my light on over here.
Cedars embrace turning dark into days. Healing in the hands, therapy in the air.
I am sore today. That's some other reasons why I'm not really up trying to do nothing on the lake. I'm gonna put y'all on a black screen for a second so y'all don't get seasick here. Let's see. I'm just gonna hold the phone instead of trying to mount it because I'm fixed to put it right back in the box. So we'll give y'all a little sneak peek. That's what we're gonna do. That's my CA finish on Suzanne so far. I got, where is it? Right in, is it on this one? Yeah, right in here. Oop, there you go, y'all can't see. Right in there, there's some roughness. I've sanded it down, it's almost smooth, but you can still see it. So I want to sand it down a little bit more and then try another coat over it. The bottom half's not too bad. Oop, big fingers. The bottom half, I'm liking it. It's not bad with the finish. But I still want to do, I want to do another coat and stuff on the top. Mainly, it looks like it's not shiny right there. It's just the angle. So y'all can see it still has the shine. Even where it's rough, it's got the shine. It's just, I can feel the pittiness on it, I guess. And so, excuse me, I want to get that smoothed back out and then try to get one more coat over it. But then I'm leery that I'm going to end up pushing it and getting too much, or not too much, but what can I say? I'm gonna end up screwing the code up all together and have to start over again. That's what I'm trying to say. Where are we at? Too far. Sorry, y'all, trying to adjust that camera again. Goodness, it don't work when I'm sitting down. I gotta stand up, look down into the box from the top. That works out a lot better that way. There we go. Oh. All right, I'm gonna catch back up on chat. Yeah, there you go. The details, Mr. Roy's microphone is awesome, but he got his, I believe, secondhand, and I'm weird. I don't want to go through eBay and get one. I want to get one that I can buy. It's got a warranty and stuff, because if it doesn't work out right, I want to be able to send it back and get my money back, or get another one or something. So I've looked up the newer version. They have an updated version, or just an up-to-date or new version, or whatever you want to call it. And so I'm hoping that the company stayed with the quality of the one that he has, because if they stayed with that same quality and built newer versions, then it can only get better, right? Hopefully, you know. So that's what I want to do, is order their newer one and see how it works. Because if I order the new one and it don't work the way I want to, then I'll be able to send it back, you know, and get my money back. Oh, I hear my dog in there shaking. Is she gonna open the door and let him out, or be mean? All right, let's see what that is. Let's see, this is going to get that same work. It's all up high enough. I should be able to buff it down and seal away. It just depends on where your phone's gonna be. You know, if you're doing lives, your phone will work just as good off your microphone. I mean, that's what you do your videos with. I mean, you should be sounding fine. It's just, you got to remember, you know, if you to be looking towards your phone or whatnot, talking. With the microphone, it just don't matter at that point. You can walk around the room and you'll keep that same level. If it's the little portable mic, whatnot. Yeah. Oh, birdie, y'all. Chilling, trying to warm back up. I got away from the heaters, so I lost that little heat shield I had built up around me. Nice pieces back in that kit.
Grumpy's got the cedar jam spinning like a top. Roach clips shining so clean they never want to stop. Workshops wild and messy, stress don't belong.
Hey, you get some that rough sandpaper I got. Peel my tape up right here and sand all this smooth again and then repaint it. I got sloppy with my epoxies and stuff, so I got all kind of bubbles and lumps and stuff through here. All right, what we gonna do? Yeah, the 11. That's what Mr. Roy's got. I had the numbers for Mr. Roy's wrote down somewhere, but I don't remember where I wrote them down at. Yeah, 11, L-E-V, and I thought I had an I in there, I'm sorry. Grumpy's crazy, Grumpy's fun, building dreams till the day is done. Laugh it up, the mess will stay, spinning cedar keeps the stress away. Yeah, you go straight, the one I got put in my cart, or put on my wish list is 11, and right off the bat when it goes to the about item, it says this wireless headset mic, let's see, the 11 wireless headset with mic for work blocks 99.9% of background noise, delivering professional grade clarity. Whether in a busy airport, lively co-working space, taking calls while commuting, your voice stays crisp and clear. One touch mute function, Bluetooth, and then delivers up to 65 hours worth of power. So, and it's got the Bluetooth 5.0 and it's got a USB dongle that you can use if you don't have the Bluetooth. But yeah, I like the quality it is, and with this being the same brand, just bumped up, and it's $69.95 US, and that's got a little charging dock that it sits on and everything, and it's the headset that covers both ears. They have different ones. You have one that's just got like one ear covered, or you get both ears covered. And Yeah, see y'all where that solution stained that. It didn't dye it all the way around evenly.
Every spin brings something new in this space where art is born.
Good morning, PK again. Thank you, sir.
Stress and pain, they fade away when the light begins to play.
We're gonna try to saturate that with some more of that solution, just where it was at. So maybe it'll darken up and match. If not, I probably just screwed it up, so we'll see. Cindy, good morning. Now that's all the same. I ain't gotta worry with that one. Oh, that was loud. Now let's see if we can speed up the drying and see if that's gonna look the same. I'm gonna put a different color epoxy in this one. I'll probably put like a I don't know which color I'm gonna put in there. I'll use one of these one of them in there. Where did my light go? All right, it's charged. I can unplug it now.
Roach clips crafted with that artisan flair.
Right.
Grumpy schooling aliens, tools in the light. Workshops glowing, sparking minds so bright. Stress fades away, clouds
Yeah,
in the
I'll
night.
put one of them colors.
Medication rolled cedar feels so right. Colors pop vivid, calm in the sight.
That dark color would.
Therapy,
I want one of the middle ones right there, I think.
stress fades away,
I might go with that little orange look.
medication rolled cedar feels
Almost
so
looks
right.
yellow.
Colors pop vivid, calm in the sight. Dust therapy, your life takes flight. Wood shavings fall like whispers in the breeze.
Two
Hands
greens
steady
and a
working out the
darks.
flow with ease. Aliens nodding, learning human ways. Grumpy got him hooked on his late place. Chisel hits the grain.
Gotta go break out some makeup and get me some blush going. No, I'm bashful enough. I don't need no rosy in my cheeks. I blush up on my own.
Stress fades away, clouds in the night. Medication rolls, cedar feels so right. Colors pop vivid, calm in the sight. Dust therapy, your life takes flight. Stress fades away, clouds in the night. Medication rolls, cedar feels so right. Colors pop vivid, calm in the sight. Dust therapy, your life takes flight. Subscribe to the vibe, wood grain on the line. From the forest to the hands, this art divine. Roach clips shining.
Oh,
each
it is
one
chilly in
unique.
Florida
See the
here this
wisdom in the
morning.
grain, let the soul speak.
I got it up to 55 in my shop right now, so that's better than what it was. About far. All right, Mr. Johnny, you have a safe day, buddy. Stay warm.
Grumpy's in his cedar wonderland.
I want to go get this open.
Flying like a magic band. Lathe is humming with a steady hand. Dreams are
So with that orange color.
so perfectly planned. Cedar
Come on.
in each hand.
Close.
Feels grand. Shavings
See, now I think I have some of that open already. If I do, I won't get into that container of it. Well, now that's straight orange right there. That's not it.
Dust is dancing in the golden light. Every spin makes the world feel right. Stress
Did I use them all?
pain, they melt, they fade. A cedar paradise,
That's not it.
handmade. Cedar in each hand.
Oh well. What's the reason?
Shavings fall like grains of
I want that one. That's the one. Put that back up. Too many choices, y'all. Too many choices. That tends to be a problem with me sometimes. Still in the 40s here. It's still I'm cold here. Cold here. Let me see. 20. Oop, nope, it's jumped up. We are 29. Feels like 29. Definitely chilly. Oh yeah, no. That's one thing I loved about working outside when it was cold is even though it's good and cold, you stand in that sun, it does help out. That and then when I did asphalt work, I didn't mind doing the asphalt when it was cold. It warmed me up then. Ooh.
Patterns and spirals, designed so tight. Chainsaw humming, late into the night. In the cutting groove, so resin free. Grumpy wouldn't work, therapy he's found. Patterns and spirals.
I'm up as North Florida as you can get.
Chainsaw humming, late into the night.
Like I said, I'm almost, it wouldn't take me 20 minutes to be in Alabama.
Grumpy's wooden world, where he be. Late spinning stories, past in the shavings, feeling the
Hey, good morning, Robin.
engravings, each groove a heartbeat, every Nick speaks. Grumpy laid back, carving PC seeks.
Wipe all that orange off of me.
Therapeutic dreams flow with ease. Crafting cool creations on two hands. Grumpy's therapy, never underhanded. Whittling his worries, chisel in hand. Lighten up a stogie, grains like sand. Cool wood carvings, medicine profound. Grumpy laid back, therapy he's found.
Hey, Delaney, good morning. Good show last night. Right now, I need all this to concentrate down in one spot instead of being all over the place. Just want everywhere mixing. Right, yo. Let's get some orange up in here. See how this works.
Therapeutic dreams flow with ease. Crafting cool creations on two hands. Grumpy's therapy, never underhanded. Willing his worries, chisel in hand. Lighting up the stogie, grains like sand. Cool wood carvings, medicine profound. Grumpy laid back, therapy he's found. Merch clips, more wooden fantasies. Therapeutic dreams flow with ease. Crafting cool creations on two hands. Grumpy's
Ooh,
therapy.
my neighbor's dog. I can hear him. I've been trying to ignore him, but he's just seems to be getting louder and louder to me. He's been outside for probably a good 30 minutes now. It's flipping cold out there. And he's nodding outside. I mean, he's a dog. He's got his hair, his fur. But he's used to staying inside where it's warm. And it's flipping cold. So he's telling them about it, to say the least. Oh yeah, I'm doing good this morning. Hope you're doing good. That's just chilly.
Welcome to the shop where the sawdust flies, wood lace spins, splinters baptize, epoxy drips, bonds like ties, roach clips stack high as skies. Pain medication, hand steady in creation, therapy rolled up, call it meditation. Sessions.
Hey, my boy got him another job.
Build the foundation.
I'm excited about that. To a degree. I'm just gonna have to chauffeur a little bit more until he gets in my car, but at least he's got him another job. That is a plus.
Galactic waves in art we confide. Lathe hums low, whisper in the grain, every carve, every groove, releases the strain.
Been making sandwiches at Subway.
Built from pain, now beauty remains, crafting galaxies in this little shop.
I cannot complain.
Stars and resin.
I'd rather him be making sandwiches than swinging a hammer anyway, or working a shovel or anything like that. That's one thing, I kept him in a bubble because he's a smart little turd. I didn't want him to have to work physically. Didn't want him to be like me and tear himself up working with his body.
Galactic waves in are we confined?
So he's worked at Rock and Roll Sushi, and that place was just straight criminal, the way they did their employees and stuff. But he hung out at that place for about a year because he liked some of the people he was working with. Hated the management, but liked some of the people.
Welcome to the shop where the lathe don't stop spinning, tails of resin, top shelf on the prop, epoxy roach clips dipped in neon drips, pain medication morphs, therapy and sips.
And he got a job at Burger King for a while.
Sessions on demand.
And worked there for, I believe, just over a year.
Take the stand.
But it was part-time, and he was going to school and everything, so they worked with him on the schedule for that. And that's what's made it so hard for him to find a job right now, is he's trying to go in, part-time, putting in that application with limited availability. They don't want to hire somebody like that. That's what I was telling him. I said, dude, for for every application you put in somewhere with all them limited hours, I said, there's a stack right beside you that's got anytime, anytime, anytime. And that's going to trump limited. Yeah. Told him he just had to be patient and get something.
Aliens lean close, they wanna understand. We hand them a roach clip, they grasp the brand. Aliens fly by, curious they hover. We tell them subscriptions free, why you suffer? Spaceships park, earthbound mystery, crafted by the hands of human history.
That sounds good. Nice, there you go. He's tried in places like that, but it's just, like I said, with his whole availability on hours, because he's trying to do school, it's just that limits him on who wants to hire him. We tried to get him to do some apprenticeship programs through other employees, but it's not been exactly what he wants to do. But I tried telling him, I was like, dude, you're still getting certifications and everything. You can go work someplace and they will pay you to work and learn, plus send you to get your certifications on top of that. I said, come on, man. But he's young, you can't tell him everything. He's got his own idea, you know, and plan on how he wants it to work out. He's getting there though. Sparks lit, let the cosmos fly. Dust therapy, rolling heads. Did not mix up enough of this orange. Sparks lit, let the cosmos fly. Grumpy's potion bubbling, black swirls and yellow. Epoxy drip thick, chaos in the mellow. Roach clips dangling, fingertips stain. Aliens lurking, shadow trails remain. Dust therapy, breathe in the pain. Meds roll tight, spark in the flame. He's trying to get into computer science, cybersecurity and stuff like that. He's the typical teenager that video gamed. He wanted to make games and all that. And I told him, I said, well, that's all fine and dandy. I said, but you got to start at the bottom, my friend, especially in computers. I said, you got to learn your way up. He's finally grasping that. He's got his A+ certification, his network certification. He just got his network certification like within the month. He's got a few Microsoft certifications for a few of their apps. He's doing it. It's just he wants that perfect job now. You know, and I tried to tell him, I said, Babble, you got to build a name for yourself first. I said, you're still green. What do we claim? Yeah, you got to be careful on management in some of them stores. They'll take advantage of you. And once you hit that management spot, you're pretty much salary, I believe. You know, and so then that jump up on hours is nice, but you don't really get paid but for your 40. So hey,
Roll the therapy sessions in progression like subscribe. Cosmic confession. Aliens fly by, curious, no aggression. We tell them the deal, yo, subscription's free, no question. Pain in the resin, trapped like a fossil. Spinning these tools, therapy colossal. Aliens peeking, they hover and linger. Pointing at Earth, but we flip them the finger. Strong. Roll the therapy sessions in progression like subscribe. Cosmic confession. Aliens fly by, curious, no aggression. We tell them the deal, yo, subscription's free, no question. Lave hum secrets, vibrations in the air. Epoxy dreams solid, freeze the despair. Space-time bends when the craft takes flight. Roach clips gleam in the UFO light. Show rototherapy sessions in
I'm
progression.
shaking in there again.
Cosmic confession. Aliens fly by,
She's awake.
curious,
She
no
needs to
aggression.
let
We
them
tell
out
the
here
deal,
so
yo,
I can let
subscription's
them
free, no
outside.
question.
I think I had too much resin in that groove just then when I sealed it. I thought it was low.
Galactic collision, cosmic swirl dreams, no muddy decisions. Aliens zip past, zoom in on their own lane. Spaceships flex chrome, dripping in a stellar stains. Made in pain, therapy through design. Grumpy's fire up the art, let it spark, redefine. Cosmic swirl, let it twirl, let it gleam. Yellow and black, the galaxy supreme. Right there in the lab, Grumpy scheme. Like, subscribe, beam up the dream.
Yes sir, it causes burnout. That's what I'm saying, those stores will abuse you. I did that salary work for a little bit.
Hand steady, pour slow, can't rush.
Got out of it as fast as I could.
Masterpiece to a mess. Clouds curl, hypnotic patterns out of control. Epoxy rivers twist like the Milky Way soul. Therapy and creation burning brighter than a star. Art forged in pain, but it heals every scar. Aliens watch.
Sometimes some places it's beneficial, but most companies are gonna dang sure abuse that salary aspect, and you're gonna be working more than your 40 hours a week. And that's not bad when you pull, you know, an hour or two here and there, and then you got some weeks to where you don't work 40 hours, you might work 35 hours, but you get your 40 pay, you know, it balances out like that. But no, most of them companies are gonna work you. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, yo. This one didn't burn as good as I wanted it to burn. So the branches on the fractals, they're just little to none. But it did burn. There is a groove, so we're gonna fill it, sand it up a little bit, and then try to put a finish over it to see how it comes out. Somebody might want it. If not, it just sit in the box.
Laid back carving, steady hand devotion. Epoxy shines bright, clouded in emotion. Grumpy hands spark art, therapy potion. Anxiety drips, vanishing like ocean foam.
Y'all see how I'm getting that carbon down here in my resin? I don't know if the camera's picking it up good or not. I didn't go back over this one before I started this morning. I thought I scrubbed it out pretty good yesterday, but I guess it dried up a little bit, and then spreading the resin out, I'm scratching that loose carbon and it's coming back on the toothpick tip and getting in my mix.
Roach clips glowing, fingertips control. Therapy the mission, fire feeds the soul. Ink in the wood grain, carving out whole. Lost in creation, feeling fully whole. Epoxy drips clean, blocks the vibe in time. Therapy eternal, sculpted line by line. Pain fades
Y'all see right there in the corner of the camera, I'm just rolling back over the spots that's got the resin to make sure they're cured. Oh, my back hurt, y'all. Ooh, I had to do that when I was working at Burger King back when I was younger. Tried to get away from the construction at one time because of my back, you know, it was not bad, just boogery. And I didn't want it to get worse, and then I went to Burger King working, and that's where I screwed it up the worst. I worked there for a little while, and I was on closing crew, and I was a night owl bad. And they came up to me and asked me if I wanted to become an hourly manager and a manager and all that, and I had a record. You know, and so for a company to come at me and want to do that for me with my background, I was like, yeah, I'll take that, because I need that on my record. You know, somebody's trusting me and stuff like that. Damn right, I'll do it. And so I had to go into opening the store. I wanted to be a nighttime manager, but the way they come at me with it, they're like, okay, well, that'll work, but you have to learn all the positions first. So you have to start from the beginning and work your way to the end. I'm like, okay, we can do that. And so yeah, I was a morning manager, learned how to open the store, do all that, and then midday, lunchtime, and was finally at the evening shift whenever I walked out on their butts. But when I was opening, I would have to get there. I would have to be at the store around 3:30 myself. And, then I'd have to let the biscuit people in. I'd have to be at the store at 3:30 to let the porter out. There was somebody that would be locked in the store overnight doing deep cleaning. And then when I got there in the morning, I let him out. And then about an hour after he left, the first employee would show up to start making the biscuits and stuff for the day. And I'm going around already turning everything on, getting everything up to temperature, checking temperatures, writing stuff down, doing my thing. But yeah, it sucked. Yeah, I would have to get up at 2 something and start getting ready, you know, and then head to work to be there at 3 something to open up the door. All right, that's gonna have to be sanded down. That's lumpy. That's way higher than the groove. I thought it had soaked in more. It blended in and looked like it was soaking in, but it's not. Hey Matthew, good morning, buddy. You missed your stick, or your pen. I put the resin in it this morning. I got to go back and put it on the lathe and start cleaning it up. I got Suzanne's on the lathe right now. I got a blemish in the seal on the clear coat that I'm putting on it, or the super glue. And so I got to sand it down a little bit more and add another coat and let it dry and then sand it again. And then hers will be ready to put together. Then I'll be able to put yours. I gotta, because once I put the resin in the burns, I gotta put them back on the lathe and do more work to it. And then this is the canary wood one. It didn't burn as good as I wanted it to, but I put some orange epoxy, or UV resin, whatever you want to call it. I always call it all epoxy or resin. I feel it's the same stuff, but I know it's not. But I don't understand the differences between all of it. So to me, it's epoxy or resin. But it's like a greenish color, but it's like an orange pigment. It's not bad. It's got a decent little glow to it. So we'll have to see how that one cleans up once it gets a shine. Oh, well, that almost worked out, y'all. I don't really have a lot to do this morning. I do, but I don't. I have stages of it that I have to do, and it's so damn cold. I don't know how that CA is going to react in this cold and whatnot.
Grumpy's in the shop today. Tools clatter where shadows stay. Crab apple wood gets its say. Made in pain, that's how we play. Turning scraps
I have,
to gold
let's see.
each day. Roach clip spinning, grain
I have to figure out how I'm going to finish up the rest of these roach clips. So I do have those I got to get back into. I did get kind of frustrated on how it was working out when I went to polish them, so I kind of put them to the side, but they look good. I just need to probably just cut them, buff them, and spray them with a urethane spray to seal these. And that'll give me a better. I just don't like using that spray to seal stuff anymore. But I started buffing that one on the lathe with the sandpaper, but I got spots right here to where it's not filled in as deep, so the sandpaper's not even hitting it. So I'll go back over that again, and then I'll hit it with the finer paper. But I can't go too fine with it or to sand too much, because it starts taking my branches away, because it doesn't burn them in as deep. That's the bad thing about trying to buff this back again once I put it in there on these little burns like that. Yeah, I started sanding this one and this one on the lathe to knock some of it down, and I wasn't liking the way it was looking, so I stopped. But yeah, they're going to be awesome sticks. I get in my head on that junk so much. But with that, how it's kind of smoky where I've sanded over, if I wet it with a spray or another like UV epoxy, it'll gloss right back over. So that won't be an issue. It's just a matter of doing it.
Dreams fighting back. Grumpy's bad shit crazy at the vibes polite. Medication rolled tighter than a poet's insight. Aliens watching, they nod and they grin. Shapes in the shadows.
Oh, my back, y'all. Gracious.
Carvings begin. Vibes intergalactic. Creations take flight. Like and subscribe. Let the algorithms ignite.
Have to rob a lighter, yo. I have my cases, my lighter cases that I've carved and I'm trying to sell. There's a few of them. I had them all filled up with lighters, but then, you know, I use a lighter myself, so as my lighters die, instead of going and buying them, I just rob one out of my cases that I'm trying to sell.
Grumpy in his own, aliens not pure delight. Watch epoxy spill dreams under fluorescent lights.
Oh goodness, what's everybody gonna do today? It's cold. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It depends on how warm it tries to get out here. I don't need to run these little heaters all day. That's just not nice for the power bill, but if I'm sitting out here, they got to at least have one of them running.
Shapes in the shadows where the carvings begin. Vibes intergalactic.
Trying to clean out my little
Creations take flight, like and
paint
subscribe.
tray.
Let the algorithms ignite.
They'll come out good once I finish them. I'm just being grumpy. I'm in my head about it. I don't like a little aspect of it right now, but it's just part of the process. I get like that when I work on stuff.
Push the limits of sight. Glow bright edges, life's a strobe like glow. Hands cramped steady, art dances just so. Laid back visions, they traverse the unknown. Aliens watch grumpy shape the great unknown. Sign to the vibe, drop that subscribe. Catch carvings flowing steady, creations alive.
That's why I don't do a lot of commission, is I'll start working on a piece and it'll be something I do all the time. And from start to finish, you're gonna have your stages of how it looks, you know. Everything's gonna look like crap before it looks good. And in my head, I know it's gonna look good when I'm done, but I'm at that stage where, I just don't like that. And so once I get that, I don't like that, it kind of turns that switch off. And mentally, I got to flip that switch back, you know, and get back in it. That's part of that batshit crazy, y'all. I can't help it.
A crazy sight. Crackle pop burn, watch it go. The Lichtenberg burn puts on quite the show.
These are all the pins that I've done so far. I think I have them in about, no, that's the purple heart. I did that last. That's I do these. Think about in that order: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth on how I made them. That is the canary, the zebra, just the Lichtenberg. What was that? Black walnut. I think that's the black walnut. No, that's Babinga. That's the black walnut, and that was purple heart. That's what we got to put a tag on that before we forget. Hey, good morning, Suzanne.
The patterns it leaves, like trees in the sky. Beautiful but deadly. Don't even try. Grumpy's a fool. No need to ask why.
I got yours on the lathe again this morning, Suzanne. I'm trying to work on that CA finish for it. I got a good coat all the way around it so far, but there's a blemish on one side I don't like, so I'm gonna try to sand down through that blemish and add another coat. But as of now, it's shiny, it's coated, it looks good, but like I said, that one side I don't like it. I gotta do just a little more sanding, and then I might be able to even sand it all the way out, but I think it goes too deep. Yeah, I've been thinking about my emoji project I'm gonna do, and mine's gonna be, I think, like a relief carving. You want a sneak peek on your pen, Suzanne, or you want to wait until it's done? I can move the camera over to the lathe and give you a shot of what it's looking like so far. Stories in each slice, sweat and patience blend. Little figures rise, each twist, each turn.
to hill. Wood and smoke, life in a tangled dance. Carving through pain, giving grain a second chance. Medicating moments.
Uh-oh, what happened to my... Uh-oh, what did I do? Alright. I gotta take y'all off the way off. Shut the camera down completely. Alright, here we go. We'll come back up and be at the place. Workshop sacred ground where mind gets lost. Carved from ancient timber, who cares the cost? Swap the pain for purpose, turning sorrows gray. What spirits emerge. Right here is the blemish that I'm not liking. It's kind of rough. It's like bubbly right there. I got to sand that down and see if it sands out without taking all the glue off. But I might have to sand that down and then add another coat of glue and sand it again. You can see some of it right there. But that's all dry. I've sanded it and went ahead and hit it with the Yorkshire to see how it was gonna polish up. And when I went over all that, and that looks like there's a blemish, but you get the right angle, you can see it chases all the way. That shine goes all the way around it. It's just the way the light's bending it right there. And there we go. Swap the pain for purpose, turning sorrows gray. What spirits emerge, chasing clouds away. Oh, goodness, dropped my flashlight. Hang on just a second here and let's see how this reacts in complete darkness. Alright. Where did my light hook on something? There we go. Copper wire twist, therapeutic glory. Minds at ease, wood chips in the air. Chronic pain fades, I'm beyond the despair. Call the pain away, dust therapy delight. Nice. I like that. I'm sorry, y'all, the little things. I like the glow in the dark stuff and the UV stuff. Alright, turn my lights back on. Get y'all back over here. Patterns emerge like ancient lore. Hands know the dance, always wanting more. Therapeutic rhythm, every single cut. Chronic pain fighting, but I stay. But yeah, I gotta sand that blemish off of it. And throw another coat, sand it back down, and then put it together, and it'll be good. Alright, we're back. There we go. It's just cold out here this morning, yo. Woo. Burr, yo, burr. Yeah, that's what they're talking snow flurries for us again. Saturday night or Sunday night, something like that. Supposed to get the grandkids on Saturday, and the daughter wants us to get them a day early, so in case it snows, they'll be with her instead of being over here. Awesome. Oh goodness, y'all. It's chilly. I got away from my heater and got out of my little heat bubble. Hands know the dance, always wanting more. Therapeutic rhythm, every single cut. Chronic pain fighting, but I stay in the rut. Dust fills the lungs, yet clears the mind. In every shaving a relief I find. Would spirits smile, they understand. In this workshop, I'm a healed man. they have little herb containers. And it's good to keep oxygen and all that stuff away from it because it will degrade the quality of it and whatnot as it dries out. And the way they put their flour in these little foil bags that are supposed to zip closed again, and things never close up good, and it dries everything out more. All right, Amy, have a good morning. It won't be long. I'll have to shut down and start my routine with the dogs and whatnot. Get them fed, then I gotta take my boy to class. I gotta get ready to do all that myself too.
Colors bright, a cosmic throne. Dust therapy, pain be gone. Colors swirling, work till dawn. Stress dissolves, it don't
I gotta take him to class, go by the shop. Your lid juice to kick in. Doesn't have my coffee going, so that's pretty good. Need to get going. Then when I get home, let's see. My main thing is, I guess after 11 o'clock, when I go pick my boy up from class, then we got to go up to the optometrist and get our glasses. And then once I get home from that, I'm done. All right, Robin, have an awesome day. Thank you for coming by. But yeah, my day will be done running wise, so then I'll start partaking in the adult candies. I got some chocolates, got 2 chocolates left out of what I have, and then I'll order some more. So I'll have a fresh bag of those. They only come 10 in a package, and I'll take about 2 or 3 a day at the most when I eat those. But I have to make a video when I get back from that too, so I do have something to do. Got an awesome package in the mail, and I just got to make an awesome video for that awesome package. That was just too cool. Greatly appreciate that too, Matthew, if you're still in here. Greatly appreciate that. I would have been on top of my video situations, but my mind is just all over the place right now. If y'all can tell, my channel is still kicking with my lives, but they're mainly crazy babble. But I got to get back on my Wednesday videos and keep on top of those again and get my clips going again.
Deja vu. Resin raining colors, storms in the air, crafting treasures made with flair. Each groove whispers tales untold. Epoxy shines pure and uncontrolled.
Get this stuff put up. I keep all my medicine stuff locked up. My son is not like I was, but I was a mischievous little turd when I was little. And so I ain't giving nobody the opportunity. And then that stuff's got my name on it. Somebody gets in trouble or gets hurt with it, that's my responsibility then. So no, all my stuff stays locked up in the cabinet. Good morning, sir. coffee is good and strong, but it is good and cold. It's cold out here this morning. Dude, it helps me out in several ways right there. That's a mental boost in itself. It's just awesome. Like I said, I greatly appreciate that. When you said, "Oh, I'm gonna get you some wood together," I was like, "Okay, cool." I figured it'd be a couple little pieces or something, but dude, yeah, this blew me away. This blew me away. Let's see, everybody that's still in here, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Mr. Matthew, he sent me a goodie box. Let me get these out of the way. And this goodie box is just too cool. It's big. Can y'all see that? Let's let camera speed up, catch up. Yes, y'all can see that. This is a heck of a goodie box. Sickle pear. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce that. Dadgummit, Robert pronounced it for me the other day. Oh goodness. Where's my paper? Where's the paper? Heck, I can't say it. Rhododendron. That one's messing with Grumpy. Rhododendron or something like that. Sickle pear, oak, and hemlock, and then that piece of antler. Oh my goodness, that piece of antler. That was in itself. I didn't expect that, and then when I got that, I was like, wow. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but it's like my brain's going 100 miles an hour on that right there. That is just cool. Then you got the rhododendron, sickle pear, 3 chunks of that. I was like, nice. Then the oak, that was just too cool, because the oak that I got from Mr. Ray, that stuff turned out nice. And then I got 4 pieces. And then the hemlock. That is just too cool. And that's light. See, I don't know. My brain's spinning, what to do. Choices. I tell y'all, that's no good for Grumpy. Grumpy don't need so many choices. But thank you, sir. Thank you so much. This was an awesome little package here. And I will definitely, sorry about that, definitely make a video and get that out for everybody to see. That's it. That's a goodie box. A goodie box for sure. I'm so grateful. That's why I love this community. I love everybody in it. It warms my heart, and it lets me know that there's still true human beings that walk out there. The world is not all evil. But, yeah. Because my buddy Hedrick's Homegrown Aquatics, he got me that box of cedar, and that was mind blowing, because he told me, he said, man, I got your little box coming in, and I was like, okay. And then when I got it, it wasn't a little box. That daggone box won't even fit inside my box right here. It was big. I still have a bunch of cedar to go through. Then Miss Francis sent me a blessing box, and that right there. That made Grumpy cry. Still get emotional.
Tools start to glow. Grumpy vibing hard feels the artisan flow. Therapy session in the sawdust hive. Workshops, church, crafting keeps them alive.
I still get emotional over Miss Francis's box because of the connection of the box and the pieces. You know, a lot of that stuff was from her late husband, and for her to let go of that stuff and to give to me, that's like super special. So, won't never forget that box. That's like some of the spoons that I sent to Miss Francis that when she said she needed some spoons for her micas, some of those spoons were from that wood that she sent me in that first box. And I've made a roach clip, I think, out of one of the pieces. And there's a few other things that I'm gonna make. And then, yeah, that was just awesome. Then I got another box from a donor, a subscriber. I wasn't sure who it was from at first, but then it was like I started figuring it out, and then I did figure it out. But I asked them, I said, do you want to remain anonymous, or do you want me to let everybody know? And they say, let's just keep it anonymous, that's fun. And I said, awesome. But my anonymous subscriber sent me this box of exotic dowels, and that's just too daggone cool right there. And I played with a few pieces out of that. That's where the canary came from, and some other stuff. Oh man, I'm an emotional mess all the damn time. That's half of Grumpy's problem. It's where I get so angry from. It's because I get so emotional with my emotions that it makes me mad. And so I let it out as anger instead of the emotions that it needs to be sometimes. You know, that's one of my things that I figured out over time that I'm learning, you know, with my head issues. That's what's helped making me a better person. But y'all hear me joke that I got a Ray Ray and I got a JoJo. Ray Ray's my hothead that gets mad and gets angry, and JoJo's the one that gets all emotional. Ray Ray don't like it when JoJo gets all emotional, so he gets mad and comes out showing his butt. But yeah, I truly love all the support and what everybody does. Like I said, this community's so awesome. I just can't wait till I get on the financial side to where I can just start throwing a little money away for shipping and stuff like that, because I got a lot of stuff I want to send people. Just daggum right now, that shipping is not cheap. See, that's what happened to me. I get so mad, I start to cry. You know, I get so flippin' angry, and it's like I want to just turn into the Tasmanian devil and go to tearing stuff apart and just spin out of control, and I can't do that, and so it's like the tears will start flowing. I've been like that my whole life.
Therapy, the grind finds its peace. Red eyes,
but is it that ADHD rage? That junk is real.
Join the tribe like the vids can't resist.
But that's where you get better with it, is when you know what it is and you know what your triggers are. That's what's helped me. I've sat here in my little hole and evaluated myself over the years and learning what my triggers are and how to control that.
Epoxy dreams flow like rivers in the sea, each one unique like a carved out key. Like and subscribe to the art of the grind. Stress fades away as the pieces unwind. Cartridge covers glowing, a sight to behold. Grumpy's creations are worth more than gold. Shapes take form under steady
I'm gonna do a combination of emojis.
cosmic strengths. Originals born from a mindful spree. Every carving a tale of creativity.
I think that's what I want to do in my little project in my head. I gotta get it out on the paper and then get it on the board and see if it's gonna look right.
As the pieces unwind, cartridge covers glowing, a sight to behold. Grumpy's creations are worth more than gold. From wood to epoxy, the magic appears. Stress-free zones chasing off fears. Laid back and happy, that's how it's done. Grumpy's world shines like the morning sun. Like and subscribe to the art of the grind. Stress
This is
fades
one of
away
Miss Francis's
as the
blanks. I think she
pieces
poured
unwind.
back in the day, and she sent that to me in that box too. And it's not big enough for the pin kits that I have now because they're separate pieces. And I know they make different kits that's just got like one tube and everything in there, but I'm gonna cut it here and here. I've already drilled it, and I'm gonna put a tube in it, and I'm trying to determine which one of the exotics that I want to put with it. But I got a cherry, another babinga, and then another black walnut. And heck, I even got another piece of zebra. But I want to put one of these as the bottom half, and then the acrylic here as the top half, and then make that a pin for her and send that back to her when I send her other pin. That's what I want to do. I got to turn this down and go ahead and get this one polished up and see what it's going to look like, and see how them colors are going to react, and then see which one of these are going to be better with it. I'm thinking maybe the cherry or the walnut.
Grumpy's hands, they shape the night. The epoxy
Not sure
flows
yet.
a neon flight. From roach clips to a lighter case, every piece a brand new space. Oh, Grumpy, carve it all, don't stop. Each
Oh yeah. There's all kind of those kits to buy.
under UV, the colors ignite.
That's one thing. I gotta find a good source for this stuff and start ordering through, so the quality will be decent and everything. And then there's all kind of stuff that you can get for your lathe to turn. Salt, pepper shakers, your bottle top openers, can openers, bottle top stoppers. I mean, Runic did that set of crochet needles that was a kit for Zan. My dog should be up scratching at the door, wanting outside already. I don't know what they're doing in there. Too cold, they don't want out of bed or something. But yeah, yo, I gotta shut this down so I can get my stuff going and go get dressed in there and take him to class. I said I gotta stop at the shop on the way back. But hopefully it'll warm up a little bit today, and we can get some more of the super glue going on these sticks, because I about got that one pin done. I got to get Matthews on there and get his polished down and get it done. And I'd like to get all that done today. Quality and affordability, yeah. Yeah, because some of these pin kits, goodness gracious, I've looked at some of them kits on some sites, and you're looking at, $20 just to build one pin. I mean, that's not bad. I guess if you turn them nice, finish them nice, that would be, I guess, one of those pins that you would see for $50 or $60 or something. But like I said, some of these kits are just expensive.
From above, medication rolled up tight.
All right, Tim, you have an awesome day too, buddy. Thank you. All right, y'all, I'm gonna shut down. Like I said, I got to get ready to do my morning running, and then when I get home, I got to get back at it. Stay busy today. But thank y'all for tuning in and hanging out with my Babble. I greatly appreciate it. And everybody, stay awesome, stay laid back. Remember, it's my job to be grumpy. God bless and stay safe.
Sawdust falls like a glittery haze.